While driving, Linta witnessed a horrifying incident. She realized that the truck ahead was deliberately trying to harass her. Even though the road in front was wide and there was no speed limit, the truck kept crawling at a speed of just 20. In a hurry to cover the distance, Lisa pressed the accelerator at the right moment and successfully overtook the truck. After overtaking, her hot-headed friend immediately made an international hand gesture toward the truck. But they had no idea that this single act would drag them into deep trouble. The sisters thought it was just a small part of the journey, so they didn't take it seriously. But within minutes, the truck blared its horn loudly and came rushing after them. Seeing this, they realized the monstrous truck could cause serious trouble. Lisa decided to stay calm and immediately slowed down so the truck could overtake them. But who could have guessed that after overtaking, it once again slowed down like a crawling tortoise. Annoyed by the smoke from its exhaust, Lisa thought she would overtake it once and for all to escape. But as soon as the truck understood their intention, it started swerving strangely, not giving Lisa any chance to pass. This made Lisa and her friend so furious that they started yelling and cursing loudly. With no opportunity to overtake, they were forced to follow behind, choking on the truck's smoke. They didn't know how long they had been trailing it. Suddenly, the truck driver signaled for them to pass. They thought maybe he was done playing games. But just as they changed lanes to overtake, both sisters nearly ended up in a deadly crash. That's when they realized the truck driver was completely consumed by road rage. Linta's furious friend quickly jotted down the truck's number and decided to call the police. But in that desolate, isolated area, they had no mobile signal. Because of the truck's slow pace, the sisters grew even angrier. When they reached a crossroads, without saying a word, they turned onto a side road. Speeding away, they finally managed to overtake the truck. But before they could even breathe easy, they saw in the rearview mirror the iron beast was chasing them again, now at high speed, as if determined to crush them to death. Terrified, both sisters felt their hearts nearly stop. Luckily, they spotted a service area ahead. Lisa quickly swerved in and parked. Trembling with fear, the sisters hid in the restroom and tried calling the police again. But their phones still showed no signal. Desperate, they asked a restaurant worker to use the landline, only to be told it was broken. With no other choice, they decided to wait until the truck left. But when they ordered food and turned around, their blood ran cold. The same truck was now parked right next to their car. When they noticed there was no one in the driver's seat, goosebumps covered their skin. Clearly, the driver was inside the restroom. Looking around, they spotted a suspicious, burly man with a thick beard. They feared he was the truck driver. Gathering courage, Lisa approached him and asked what he wanted. But the bearded man, not understanding, cursed her and called her crazy before walking away. In reality, he wasn't the truck driver at all, but the driver of a pickup truck parked nearby. Before they could process this, the truck slowly started its engine. The sisters rushed outside, trying to confront him, but the truck gave them no chance to approach and sped off instantly. Watching it disappear into the distance, they wondered if maybe they were overthinking things. Perhaps he had only stopped to eat and wasn't deliberately targeting them. Convinced, they resumed their journey. But not long after, their worst fear came true. The terrifying truck appeared in their mirror once again, following them. Realizing they were being hunted, one of the sisters floored the accelerator to escape. But the truck seemed specially modified with some device that let it match their speed no matter how fast they went. A deadly game of speed and obsession began. But what they feared most soon happened. The car's tire burst. Seeing the monstrous truck closing in fast, both sisters lost all hope, convinced their lives would end there. Yet the truck merely passed them by, sparing them. Shaking in terror but relieved, they finally dared to step out and change the tire. But before Lisa could even loosen the bolts, Linta saw in horror that the relentless truck was returning. With the tire still unreplaced, they abandoned the car and ran into the grass. In the rush, Lisa tripped on a stone, hit her head, and fainted. When she regained consciousness, she realized her sister was missing. The car's tire had been mysteriously replaced. That's when it hit her. The truck driver had kidnapped her sister. Consumed by rage, Lisa gunned the engine and sped off to rescue her. But the truck was nowhere in sight. After driving for what felt like ages, she finally saw it waiting by the roadside. Determined to save her sister, Lisa pleaded with the driver to let her go. But the truck roared forward, mocking her. Out of options, Lisa returned to her car, only for the truck to reverse menacingly toward her. Terrified, she floored the accelerator and fled. The truck driver was even more deranged than they had imagined. Thankfully, she spotted a phone booth ahead. Thinking fast, Lisa hid her car in the grass until the truck passed, then ran to the booth to call the police. But in that deserted place, the booth had no power. Crushed with despair, Lisa returned to her car. Exhausted, she soon drifted into sleep, only to be jolted awake by Linta scolding her, accusing her of abandoning her. Lisa apologized, but suddenly realized something. How did her sister get there? Luckily, it was just a nightmare. By then, dusk had fallen. Believing the truck had left, Lisa gathered her courage and hit the road again. She thought she was finally free, until she noticed the fast-approaching car in her mirror. Dread filled her. She sped up, but as it drew closer, she saw it was a police car. Relieved, she pulled over immediately. The officer confirmed that the truck had been following her. She felt safe at last. But in the next moment, horror struck. The monstrous truck rammed the police car. In desperation, Lisa grabbed the officer's pistol. While the truck driver was busy with the wrecked police vehicle, she jumped back into her car and sped off, reaching another service area. Seeing attendants there, she dashed into the phone booth to call the police. But before she could finish explaining, the truck stormed in once again. Realizing he was intent on killing her, Lisa bolted back to her car and sped away. The truck gave chase, repeatedly slamming into her. Knowing she couldn't face it head-on, she pushed the gas pedal to the floor, racing through the night until morning. Finally, she seemed to lose him, but peace was short-lived. Her car's engine was dying, and worst of all, the truck returned, more vicious than ever. As it prepared to ram her again, Lisa's terror peaked. With no way out, she spotted a cliffside road. A desperate plan formed, one that risked everything. She floored the accelerator, then braked sharply, spinning the car around. Using her last fuel, she aimed directly at the truck, ready for a deadly showdown. As they closed in, both swerved at the last second. The truck skidded toward the cliff, its brakes screeching. Teetering on the edge, it was stuck, unable to move forward or back. Lisa stepped out, pistol in hand, demanding to know where her sister was. Just then, her car rang with a ringtone. Thinking her phone had signal at last, she picked it up, only to realize the sound came from the trunk. Dread filled her. When she opened it, the sight shattered her heart. Inside lay her sister's lifeless body. The truck driver had killed her in cold blood while Lisa was unconscious, hiding the body in her trunk. Grief turned to fury. As the truck driver tried to reverse off the cliff, Lisa climbed into her car, slammed it into reverse, and rammed the truck with all her might. In the end, the monstrous truck and its deranged driver plunged into the abyss. With courage and determination, Lisa avenged her innocent sister.